Week 3 of the college football season is finally here. Hard to believe we're 2 weeks into the season already. It feels like it's going by a little bit quickly. But it's not a good start to this. It's 1-4 in week 1, 2-3 last week. You want to add them all up. It's an abysmal 3-7. It's an abysmal 3-7 for the first 2 weeks of the season. Hopefully the first 2 weeks were just some bad weeks back to back. Maybe weeks 3, 4, and 5, they could be kind of what gets on an unbelievable picking streak. I'd love to at least go 3-2 this week, just to kind of show that we're going up in this whole process. So without further ado, let's just get started. Now, my first pick, we're going to get started right away. On a Thursday night game, I like Boston College at -4.5. I just think A.J. Dillon, the running back for Boston College, I think he's going to have a big performance on Thursday night. Thursday night is kind of one of those games to kind of prove yourself to the country. And I think A.J. Dillon can do that. I think he's one of the most underrated players in college football. And he's not really being talked about because he plays on Boston College. So I got Boston College -4.5 for my first pick of the week. And my second one, kind of a chance to prove themselves again. I got Hawaii at +6.5 over Army. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think we're going to see a bunch of points scored in this one, but I just like that quarterback for Hawaii, Cole McDonald. He's leading the country in passing yards, and it's going to be interesting watching him go up against. Well, maybe not necessarily go up against, but on the other side, you've got the triple option in Army. And I think that's going to be an interesting matchup, and I like Hawaii at +6.5. Next pick, I like Oklahoma at -17.5 over Iowa State. The last 2 weeks, I've been saying that Oklahoma's offense, it looks like it hasn't stopped. It's just the same offense with a different guy leading the train. This year it's Kyler Murray, last year was Baker Mayfield. And I like the Sooners to avenge their one loss in the regular season last year to the Iowa State Cyclones. Even though it's on the road and Iowa State can pull off one of those upsets every now and then, I think this Oklahoma offense has just been too good the most previous 2 weeks. I know it's just Florida Atlantic and UCLA, but it's big scrimmage. Like, it's big scrimmage and big practice for teams like Iowa State. I like Oklahoma -17.5. Although this is probably going to be that one pick of the week that's going to blow up in my face. Next pick, USC at +3 over Texas, and I'm making this pick for 2 reasons. One, because I can't trust the Texas Longhorns right now. And 2, I think USC is going to be out for blood this week because statistically they were the better team, but the scoreboard didn't indicate that they were the better team. Because USC was able to move the ball in that Stanford defense, but only resulted in 3 points out of that whole evening. And I think they're going to go back and I think they're going to examine what happened that weekend. And I think they're going to come back and redeem themselves. I got the Trojans at +3. And my final pick, also known as the lock of the week. I know this, some people might think it's like a coward's way out, but I don't really think so. I just think this could be more challenging than what people think. But Alabama -21. Now, I understand why some of you may think this is just the coward's way out, but it's not. Alabama going on the road to a hostile environment in Ole Miss. Anything can happen on college football Saturday, but I think the Tide cover this 21-point spread. And plus, they're still in the middle of quarterback controversy, whether it's Tua Tagovailoa or Jalen Hurts taking the starting quarterback position. I feel like pretty soon Nick Saban has to make a decision for the quarterback role, and he's got to stick to it. Like, once they get to like the meat and potatoes of their schedule, like LSU and Auburn, Mississippi State, I feel like he's got to make a decision and stick by it once you get to that meat and potatoes of the schedule. But right now, I think we're going to see both quarterbacks play at some point, kind of like what we've seen the last 2 weeks. And I like Alabama to cover that 21-point spread. So those are my picks for week 3. The goal is to get at least 3 of them right. The one I am the most confident in, I am confident in the Alabama covering the -21, which is why I'm making my lock of the week. The one I'm least confident in is the Oklahoma -17.5. It's not that I don't think they're going to win. It's just that I'm not sure if they're going to win by more than 18 points, especially going on the road in Ames, Iowa. because it's a really hard place to play on the road. But I have the confidence in Kyler Murray that he's going to lead the offense to another victory this week. So it's going to be interesting. So comment your thoughts on these picks down below in the comment section. Also, if there's like a game you want me to like decide for you, kind of help you out with, just put it in the comment section as well. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful night.